Hi, boys and girls. I hope that you are ready for another reading lesson. Today's lesson, we're going to be talking about literacy genres, friction and non-fiction, realism and fantasy. If you're excited, Miss Moss want to see those thumbs, boys and girls. Awesome job. So let's get into it. Here, just before we start, we have an anchor chart. We have some different genres. This is different poetry genres, boys and girls. We have realistic fiction, science fiction, historical fiction, mystery, fantasy, poetry, informative, biography, and autobiography fiction. Boys and girls. And right underneath, we can see all of the descriptions that I want you to read on your own. Right. Okay, so we all know the meaning of friction and non-friction and realism and fantasy. We know that from our lesson, right, boys and girls? Do we remember? All right, awesome job. So now I'm just going to show you some examples of friction and non-friction. So, friction. Here we can see the beautiful Cinderella. First, we have fantasy. So, fantasy is a type of a good, boys and girls, a friction book. Friction with strange or otherworldly settings or characters. Friction which invites suspension of reality. Then we have realism, literature based on reality or truth. And then we have fairy tale, story about fairies or other magical creatures, usually for children. So usually for you, boys and girls. Then we have non-friction. Does anybody know, can think of what our non-friction examples are? If you said speech, then you're correct. And who is this president in this picture? Right. If you said President Joe Biden, President of the United States of America, which is one of our Bahamian allies, you were correct, boys and girls. So we see that speech, public address, or discourse is a type of non-friction example. Then we have essay. Who loves essay writing, boys and girls? Good. Awesome job. A short literary composition that reflects the author's outlook or point. So, boys and girls, this was just a few examples. As you get into the lesson, you will see some more examples. But for today, that's all, boys and girls. Continue on with your lesson.